What's up, Champions fam? It's the bad guy, a WWE Champion, Zeke 4-0, back on a brand new video. I aim to make this short, sweet, and brief, but we're here with Extreme Rule Tours to clear. Yes, when it came to normal and hard mode, it was autoplay all day, but when it comes to hell mode, we lock and load and manually watch the gems explode. So we're going to knock out the triple threat first. The best thing about this is it has to do with reinforced gems, and we just so happen to have the contest superstar to get this done. So we're going to roll in here with modern era showboat Solo Sikoa, aka Solo Sikoa, the fake tribal chief. So this is the build that we're running here. Normally I do have OTC on him for additional yellow gem move damage, pardon me, but we're just trying to get this over and done with. Okay, so we got Carmelo Hayes, him for purple MP. Then we have Asuka Trickster for yellow move damage as well as yellow MP. And then we have Rick Rude, Hall of Fame, rest in paradise, my boy, for yellow move damage, and K-Quick R-Truth Attitude Era Striker for yellow finisher damage. So we're going to go ahead and rock this out. We took the 100% gem damage strap off of Maxine Dupree to beef him up a little bit, but we're going to go ahead and see how this goes. So we're going to knock this out ASAP. So we're going to have some fun. I'm getting ready to speak at the Whitsitt Center for those in recovery. So you know what I mean. Me being a young man who was blessed by God, found my way back to the cross, and found my way back to my Father and Creator. I want to go back and pay that forward to show them, like, look, if I can make it, so can you. But right now, we're going to make sure that there's nothing but the sound of silence for this. So we will see how things go. We are going to make 36 of these random reinforced gems, and we're going to pray that a lot goes down and stays. Well, honestly, because of what Solo's able to do, we won't have a problem. So boom, we're going to hit that. We're going to go up, give us that up chuck charge. We're even going to go ahead and put some more down. This guy is a problem. Solo is definitely a guy like, hey, he's not my favorite showboat, but for his entourage ability with the countdown gems, it's definitely worth it. So let's see what we're able to do. Are we able to silence Striker Dexter Lumis before we get to Mercy the Buzzer? It's going to be a really close grind. So let's see what we get here, especially with that considered. Oh my Lord, are you serious? This is gonna be rough. This is gonna be a rough one then. This is definitely one that I want to be over sooner rather than later. That's the reason why I want to do it and get it done. So okay, we got that. We'll knock that out of the way. And then we'll just spam some turns like here we go with this. So I guess you spam it 2 times, that would count, right? That would definitely count. So we can put that down. I just don't want to risk it. There's been a couple times when I've played it in the other ones, like when I did the normal with Carmelo Hayes. I definitely was like, I could have had it, but sadly that is not what happened. So that's why I don't like this at all. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Sometimes I want to clear it just so I know that it's clear. Other times I'm just like, you know what? Let's just spam it. Let's see what happens. So, okay, we're down to 1. Let's use this. Hopefully we can end him with that coming off of it. We will see. We got a whole board. Maybe the damage hits really good. We're about to find out, y'all. We're about to find out. So I'm doing my best. At first, I went in here and I was like, yo, no props. No props. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that to him. So let's see. Got the lag and all. It is ice cold out here. Oh, my Lord. We're really doing this. Okay, this is when it sucks. This is when it sucks because I have him and I'm running him the way that I'm supposed to in order to make it happen. Sadly, it does not want to go my way. So we will see what we can do. Hopefully, I mean, reinforced gems, turn them into purple. Boom. I mean, we hit the criteria for it. Is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? It isn't. And here we go. We got one of them glitches going off in here. Okay, so boom. Go ahead and do that. Load him up. Honestly, just because of how pressed for time I actually am, I might end up breaking my rule, y'all. I'm not even going to lie to you. Just because I know, like, I'm literally, like, doing this before a meeting, I definitely don't want to be holding people up. So we will see how this goes. I mean, it's going to blow up the board. We're going to have enough that connects and stays over. Hopefully it does. It's doing damage, but I'm not taking this guy up all the way just to, you know what I mean? It's not worth it. If anything, I'll run it and get it off screen. It's not worth all that to me to be late for something. So we'll go ahead. We'll run it back. It does cycle. That's the benefit of it all. It does cycle. Like, there's no arguing that. It does cycle. But then I know if I'm having this much difficulty with him right here, I already know what's going to be like when I get to Mercy the Buzzard, and Mercy the Buzzard loads up quick. So we will see. And like, obviously, if I was higher up, this would be hitting a lot harder and a lot more. But this is one of those situations where I spoke about in the past. Like, okay, sometimes you do take somebody up if you're really invested in them. Other times you're just like, no, I'm not doing that. So here we go, y'all. Here we go. This is why I'm knocking this out right now. Like, this is the reason. This is one of the key reasons why I'm doing it now, because I knew it was going to take this long. Now, obviously, if I can get a good pattern down for this and I can do it, well, for Mercy, obviously, if you break it ahead of time, then it's going to hit for more and you're able to clear out the board. And so maybe that's what I'm doing. Maybe I just did a misstep and that's the only reason why it's costing me this much time. So if that's the case, then we live and learn, we apply it moving forward, and we call it a day. So, all right, now let's see. This is the whole board, so it should clear it out. I'm fine with showing my mistakes on here, okay? I'm human. I'm not going to act like I'm anything else. So let's see what happens. Boom, we had 3 turns. That was the whole board. It should have cleared it. Okay, now let's see if everything's fully loaded, though. Can we get everything loaded up to hit? Okay, so now, boom, we hit that. Let's see how much he hits for since we cleared out the requirement. And if that's the case, then we know what to do against Mercy the Buzzard, because the other ones are going to be a cakewalk. They're going to be easy to do. So, boom, there we go. Samoan Spike. Rest in paradise, my boy. Umaga. So what's it going to let us hit for now? I think we did it. I think we hit it this time. So now we know what to do. Yep. Okay. So I'll take that. I'll take that L right there just to make things right. So now we know what to do against Mercy the Buzzard. We're going to go in. We're going to load everything up the first try because we don't need everything. We'll get the first one loaded up, survive the pin, clear out the whole board, and we'll be good to go. Obviously, yeah, you're telling me to take you up to 6-star silver. Not happening, buddy. So let's go. Let's get it. Hopefully, y'all are having better time and experience than me. Hopefully. It's all good, though. It's all love. I mean, Solo's a really good character. Move damage, I like seeing how everyone treated him. I am in the middle of the sticks, y'all. Sometimes, depending on the weather, dictates how my signal and my service is going to be. So bear with me, please, please. That's why I'm doing this one now. I knew this was going to be the most tedious. Let's go ahead and get him out of the way so then we can take care of everything else, all right? So, lagging and loading. Come on now. Come on. Let's get in there. But hopefully y'all have had an amazing week so far. Extreme Rules is here. This is the final showdown for me. Maybe we get another video out. Who knows? But I just know there's a lot on the line for me getting this situated, okay? So we're going to do our due diligence. We are going to go ahead. We're going to place these down. Hate when my signal lags like that. But it's a part of real life too. Not everyone has internet, you know what I mean? I look at it like this. I could use my regular data and have this, or you could end up having internet and Wi-Fi like my boy Rusty, and then people are still getting on you about having a better connection. You're darned if you do, and you're darned if you don't, eh? So we're going to go ahead and hit this. This will load everything up. All right, we'll get everything fully loaded, and then, of course, we will break gems. We'll get the purple loaded up. Hopefully we get a good connect and we can get everything sorted out. So we'll see how it goes. So boom, there we go. Samoan Spike to the throat. Call it a day. And like I said, these other ones are going to be real easy. But yeah, definitely excited. Had a very solid day at work. you know how it goes sometimes, have like there's some people call out, some people show up for work, some people show up just to leave a little bit afterwards. That's life sometimes, can't be mad about it. Things happen, life happens, and I respect that. We're humans at the end of the day. There's been plenty of times where I thought I could get through work, and then next thing you know, something hit me. But then it's also, when you get blessed with the opportunity to move up the totem, you end up realizing different variables as well as different sets of eyes. Like my GM, my former GM, and my brother, my best friend, he told me, like, look, man, you gotta look at it like this. Especially when you're in a restaurant, there's three sets of eyes you need. You need the eyes of a customer, like what they see. You need the eyes of an employee, and then you need the eyes of a GM. And then it's the same concept when it comes to the set of eyes and how people go about things when you move up. Like when you're an employee, there's certain things that you overlook because you're at the bottom. You're not thinking about it, right? Then there's the situation where you become an employee, where you're an employee, but you move up in promotion. You know what I mean? You elevate. So then your eyes open up to a couple of things that you would have blatantly ignored had you still been an employee. And then when you become head honcho, you see everything. And I literally now, it's like when I correct people, it's not just me correcting them. It's like I'm correcting myself. It's like I wouldn't allow employee Zeke 4-0 to do these things. So I can't allow you to do these things. You know what I mean? So let's see how hard this hits. I think we got it. No problem on this. And then we could just knock all the other ones out. The other ones are just going to be turn one just because of the requirements that are needed. So it's not the end of the world. And we'll always take we'll always take that currency. We'll always take that currency because we are playing it and cutting it close when it comes to getting Charlotte's gear. But I am confident, I am optimistic we can get her gear. So my apologies for that long length. Yeah, we got to rock and roll with this one. We're getting through it. We're getting through it. So, okay, we get it. Thank you, Solo. You helped us out. You got us through something, okay? Now, let's move on to this one because I'm saving the best for last. Believe that. I'm saving the best for last on this because rightfully so. So, this one, you already should know how I'm running OTC Roman. We're missing one person. We're going to put him back on because we took care of that Andrade. El Idolo Tranquilo. So now you already know we're about to get into some shenanigans with this setup right here. A moment of bliss. You know what I mean? We're about to handle business. We break purple. We're going to get blue. Bubba Specs. Purple move activates purple gems, 50% more damage. We got him loaded. So the OTC will be acknowledged. And this is why I'm saying the rest of them are going to be easy because they're going to be cakewalks. The longest thing that's going to happen here is the load up just because of this being in the sticks. Other than that, though, it is what it is. Now look at that. For the OTC, we hop right in there. It was no problem. We were doing some things. But the fake TC, yeah, we were glitching and botching and glitching, and I'm not even using Tongaloa. So that lets you know it was ridiculous. How did we get here? I didn't even have to use these extra moves. I probably could have cleared them out just with this because of hitting it and activating and beefing up the purples even more. So boom, Bludgeon Brother is done. You're done, son. You're done, son. Boom, that's over. Not kicking out. And then obviously the next is going to happen. But a shout out to those who showed support and love to my short that I released a little bit ago from my boy Vader. You're about to witness. Prepare the fist of fury. So we're going to see some sensational gameplay because I get it. I've been keeping an eye on Lee Champion from Champions Chat's videos about the worst class and the best class. And I understand Vader didn't make the 25 out of 25 power rating, but that does not take away from the hoss that he is. And honestly, for me to go out of my way to make him the way that he is, I got no regrets. That's where I'm at with it. I've invested so much into him, just like so many others have invested in other go-to characters, that, you know what, I'm at peace. He's always going to be a 25 out of 25 for me. Let this game load up, please, because we are on the time straight. So come on. Oh, man, this is utterly ridiculous sometimes. I swear, guys. I swear. Yeah, come on. Push it. There we go. Boom. And now we hop right in. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Thank you. It meant a lot. I was worried. I was concerned. There were some discrepancies. All right. And I was grounded. So if you know that reference, then you're good people. You're good people. So now I spoke too soon. I thought the OTC would dodge. Would straight up dodge the lag, man. I thought maybe they're loading up his machismo. It's his aura's over 9,000. I can't help it. This man walks out and does the twirl. You know what I'm saying? He does the Sailor Moon twirl on him. And he's acknowledged. No one questions it. No one. The nose starts to twitching. The brow rises. It can't be helped, man. It can't be helped. So come on, y'all. Let's do this. Get me in here. Literally, this is one of those videos, like, I'm glad that I'm doing it, but it's also, I like just humanizing myself. It's like, hey, I'm not going to edit nothing. You're seeing this for what it is. If I got caught up in some lag, I'm caught up in some lag, okay? So it's all good. Boom. There we go. Beef up that damage. Beef it up. Beef it up. I'm excited for the day that I do pull his moment, because then he's just going to be even more OP with the built-in sherry. The built-in sherry has become a vibe, man. But I am really trying to get, I'm kind of nervous. I'm thinking something bad might happen on my side. I'm getting a feeling, hear me out. I got a feeling that I'm going to get close. Either I'm going to get Charlotte's gear, but I won't get Mercy the Buzzard, or I'm going to get Mercy the Buzzard and I won't get Charlotte's gear. I'm getting that feeling. I want to get both so bad. Don't get it twisted. Like, I would love to walk away with both, because even though I don't have Abby the Witch, oh, wow, what do you know? It's started to snow out here. You can't make this up. Yeah, more reason for me to do what I got to do and get this rolling. But I don't have Abby the Witch. Obviously, they're giving us a ton of shards, so if you were close to getting her, depending on what you do with this upcoming feud, you will walk away with her. But then on the other side of things, I mean, if you didn't pull for her, you didn't go for her, then you're going to be up the creek without a paddle. So this is the entourage ability now. Thanks to Black Friday, I did do some last moment spending. I picked up the Acolytes win the title moment, and I also picked up the Vader moment. Now, obviously, Vader's moment does not help him in tours. It helps him in feud. But now this is what we got going on. We got the Body Avalanche, dealing damage, modifying a 5x5 area into reinforced gems. Then we got the Vader Hammers, dealing damage and making 25 reinforced gems into multiply gems of 15. Now think about that. 5x5, 5 times 5 is 25. So all my reinforced gems are now becoming multiply gems with the strength of 15. And then on top of that, we got the Vader Bomb, making a chosen area into a 6x6 area of red. So this is what we got going on now. Literally, we got Butch for red MP +4. We got Mosh. Multiply gems generated will increase her strength by 1. And multiply gems generated will create 5 more multiplies. We got Zombie Bailey, Zaylee, 40% more red gem damage and 60% more multiply gem damage. But then Uncle Howdy makes this guy a problem. Moves and gems, Trap, Countdown, Juggernaut, that generate multiply gems will create 6 more multiply gems. Multiply gems do 60% more damage. So now we're literally taking the whole area reinforced and making them into multiplies. And we got the Bulldog's Bracer. When we make the reinforced gems, it's going to beef up our damage, our red gem damage for a set amount of turns. And then we have the Sheriff's Badge. When we break set amount of red gems, we will turn random gems into yellow. So we are literally hitting the 1-2 punch with his dominant colors. So boom, we're going to go ahead and do that. In the final match, I will showcase what his gems were sitting at when they were up at that. So okay, that's 188k. This is 188k. Now then, boom, we're going to activate this. Everything turns into a multiply gem, still 188. Now these are sitting at 3 million. And then we're going to swap. We're going to swap all this down here. He's not making it. It's inevitable. So then, boom, we hit that. Yes, I know Merrick's has made it clear. He does not like certain subs, and he's not a fan of the gem chuckers. But I rock with it, man. I got the patience for it, you know. I'm always going to love Merrick's because he's just brutally honest, and you need that kind of honesty in your life. But look at that kind of damage. Nothing's holding him back. Nothing's holding him down. So, boom. There we go. Easy clap, easy dub. And then the piece to resistance. So we got that knocked out of the way. And then we move on to the final frontier. All right. So we're going to hop in here and we're going to take care of business. We're going to stand on business. We're going to stand on big business. Bigger than your whole back. That's what kind of business we stand on. All right. So let's look at this again. He's at 158,243. That's before the reinforced gems. So then it's going to go up. And I also have to keep in mind and consider the fact that he is going up against a striker too. So he is going to have the advantage. Now this shows right here, 197,357. Yep. Boom. Now we go ahead and turn them into multiply gems. There we go. Boom. Still there. And these are up now, 3,899,115. And then we click up. And then we get as much red as we can on the board. Boom. It's over. Deleted. And then we are on. We are riding off into the sunset. So there we go. A little extra damage for you. Boom. It's over. Taking care of business. Working overtime. And that is it, y'all. Again, I appreciate y'all. We might be back for a special video. I don't know. But like I said, I'm really trying to grind and get as close as I can. I'm very close to getting Mercy the Buzzard. I am definitely close to getting Mercy, and I haven't even picked up shards for him yet off of the prize wall for the midweek because I want to pursue him and get him. So we will see what happens, but nonetheless, we cleared that. We took care of business. Everything is done. So with that being said, hey, yo. Hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love and respect to each and every single one of you and my beloved Champions fam. Like the video, share the video, but most importantly of all, if you haven't done so yet, do yourselves a favor. Doesn't cost you anything. Make sure to drop a people's elbow on the subscribe button, as well as hit a razor's edge on the bell icon to receive all future notifications from yours truly, the one and only bad guy, a WWE champion, Zeke 4-0, the most electrifying content creator in WWE Champions Entertainment. I love you all. I respect you all. I'm praying for you all tenfold. Let the good times roll. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching the short term, the long term, the actual shorts on YouTube. I appreciate y'all. If it weren't for you, I don't know where I'd be, but I'm grateful for you all the same. So no matter what's going on in your life, know that I'm praying for you. I want nothing but the best for you. And in my eyes, you will and always will and forever will be a champion. Take care. Stay tuned. Peace.